Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great day. I am getting ready to jump into the Shadow Reaper server here. Let's see. As the title suggests, it's a shorter stream this morning because my kids are getting out of school early, so I gotta go get them. But you know, it is what it is, right? So let's smooth that over there. Let's see what we got here. Maybe we jump in at, got Apache over here. I don't see any Apaches over here, so how far is that? Let's drop out. Maybe start at Sochi and make our way up here to Abkhak or something like that. We'll see. We'll see what happens once we get the once we get loaded in. But let's go ahead and load in at Sochi. See what happens. AH-64. Standard load, no smokes. Do we get an FCR? We do. Spawn hot. Oh yeah, I forgot we get to do that. Let me push my throttles up before we spawn in. Let's lose some of this gas. Maybe 70% should work. All right, let's go with that. Let's see.
Fixed wing. Welcome to the Shadow Reaper's DCS server. To get started, navigate to the communication menu, select F10, and then choose mission list. Each mission has a unique 3-digit code. Enter this code in the F10 menu's dial code section. You can share your join code with a wingman to lead a squad, or dial another player's code to join their squad. Don't forget to join our Discord channel by scanning the QR code on your briefing page. Have a safe flight.
I got my kneeboard dimmed at the moment. Let's turn that up. I gotta remember where it is. Here it is. So I was flying a night mission last night, and that kneeboard is like uber bright, so had to crank the brightness down, and there's no easy way to do that. You got to go into the settings to do it. So, I am happy to say that I have my counterweight for my Apache Collective, and it definitely makes life easier. So, definitely, if you have an Apache Collective or you're thinking about getting one, make sure you get one with the counterweight, because it is so much nicer than having to slide my knee under it. I was still doing that last night because I'm so used to doing it when you take your hands off the controls. It's definitely nice to have. Alright, so 10. Oh shoot, I didn't change my mix. Go up with... I should have changed that. I want 2 and 2. Yeah,
Request rearming. Copy.
We'll set the rockets up for pairs. Let's get our ASE going here. Oops. Alright, weapons page is set up. Tats.
Rearming complete.
So attack show. Direct show. Alright, that is set up. Oh, let me do one more thing with my keyboard here. There we go. Radio log. I have that bound in voice attack, but I've got voice attack. Actually, let me double check that. There we go. Now voice attack is no longer listening because of the issues that I've had with it previously. So, alright, let's go ahead and do all this. That's all good. That's all good. Let's find ourselves a mission. Other available missions. Hemishki and Kurjanovo. Let's see what we got. Hemishki, that's where we want to go. We'll take that one. 635.
Your designated waypoint is 18. Adjust your heading as required.
18. Route. Direct. Point. Waypoint. 18. Enter. There it is. Alright. Kill 8 armored vehicles in Hemishki. Okay. Let's do it. Alright. Parking brakes released. APU is off. Centered up. Let's go ahead and taxi out. Got a fighter landing, it looks like. Tail wheels unlocked. Come left. Oof. You're taxiing way too fast. Alright, tail wheels locked, light is out. Off we go.
Fixed wing, 2 o'clock, searching.
Oz, good early morning, and have a great night. Get some sleep. Hope you're doing well. Alrighty. Now I can take my hand off of the collective and not have to worry about it falling down or jumping up or whatever. It's nice. Haha, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to come back and do that again. Maybe increase the record, right? That would be fun. We'll think about maybe trying to do that either later this week or maybe next week. I'm off till Thursday, so. And then I have a trip Thursday night. I think we leave late, so I may stream Thursday. Not sure yet. Oh, nice. SA11, SA10, SA6. Spicy. Yeah, Oz, have a great night, and we'll talk to you later. A funeral in white. Good morning. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by the stream. Hope you're doing well. We're on the Shadow Reapers server. It's a dynamic campaign. Jesus, I don't know why I say it like that. And we're headed up to Hamishki to go fight. So 36 miles is going to take us a minute to get there. I'm doing okay. I gotta cut the stream short in about, an hour and a half or so. I gotta go pick the kids up from school because they're getting out early today. But yeah, things are going well so far. I say that so far because we got onto this server and we actually have a mission we can go do. Last time I got on the server,
Fixed wing, 5 o'clock, searching.
There was a mission, but then somebody took out the point we were going to, and that basically completed my mission for me. I didn't complete it, and so the mission ended. It was kind of weird, but let's get George running. Learning the Apache. Okay, awesome. It's a fun aircraft to fly. You know, like I don't know, like the airplanes. I don't know, but it has its issues. You know, the flight model's not quite where it needs to be. There are some other minor issues, like with George.
Fixed wing, 5 o'clock,
Why
searching.
is that not? VRS, they fixed that for the most part. It's a lot harder to get into it now, which is a lot more realistic. You can still get into it. I would say easier than the real thing, but I don't know. I guess I shouldn't really say that because I never really flew the Apache around at these weights. Like, aircraft, perf. Yeah, like, current. What's our weight? 18,240. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There definitely is. Like, that was one of the things about the contention server that I hated so much. It's like red. It was like, if you were on the red team, they all talked to each other. very well. They had GCIs who communicated. If you were on the blue side, nobody said shit. So, unless there was a GCI, and then, you know, I mean, it was more common to not have anybody talking than it was to have anybody talking. So, yeah, I'm with you there. So, yeah, at 18,000 pounds, I want to say when I was flying it, most of the time we were at 16.5. So we would have like a training missile on each rack. The rocket pods would be empty. And like if we had an FCR, we'd be at 16.5-ish. If we didn't have an FCR, we'd be at 15.5. Roughly, you know, those are rough numbers, obviously. So, you know, who knows? Maybe at those weights, it probably is a lot easier to get to VRS. Probably more like how it is now, but in this aircraft. But ads.
Fixed wing. 5 o'clock. Searching.
Let's climb.
Fixed wing. 11 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 12 o'clock. Searching.
No worries. Don't apologize for ads. It is what it is, right? Helps me get my my streamer check every, what,
Fixed
5
wing.
months or so.
8 o'clock. Searching.
For however long that is. I don't get streamer
Radar.
checks very often.
6 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 6 o'clock. Searching. Radar.
Yeah,
6
yeah.
o'clock. Searching.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Radar. 6 o'clock. Searching.
Let's see if it'll hold it here.
Radar.
Wow.
6 o'clock. Searching.
790 for the year. Man. It's not Batman, it's Bateman.
Radar. 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
Searching.
I think so far this year I've got 2 checks for 50 bucks each.
Fixed wing.
So I think I
11
got
o'clock.
one
Searching.
in March, and I just got one last week. So first hover last night. Nice. Nice. Yeah, this thing can be a beast to try to hover. Especially if you're flying in 2D, like in
Fixed wing.
in
11
VR,
o'clock. Tracking.
it's a lot easier, I would say, because you get a lot more of those movement cues in your peripheral vision that help you, understand where you are in space and keep the aircraft in one position relative to those peripheral
Fixed wing.
cues.
10 o'clock. Tracking.
Maybe 29 is tracking. Yeah, in
Fixed
2D,
wing,
it's a
10
lot
o'clock,
harder to
tracking.
pick up that movement. Jake, good morning. Welcome.
Fixed wing. 10 o'clock. Tracking.
All right. So this MiG-29's 14 miles away. tracking me.
Radar. 6 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 6 o'clock. Searching.
You know, a lot of people don't do VR. It just doesn't work well for them. Yeah, that's one of the downfalls of VR is you are under this mask, and you know, like I can't see my stream and what's going on with it. Can't see what my stream is actually doing, so I get it. I wish I could fly in 2D, but once you try VR, as long as it doesn't make you sick or anything like that, there's no going back.
Radar. 6 o'clock. Searching.
I think there are some, at least some that will, like, you know, cut out a portion. But I think at this point, they're still prohibitively expensive. Yeah.
Radio check.
Ideally, I would set up.
Good comms, good comms. Copy, appreciate it.
Ideally, I would love to have a sim rig that's got triple monitors. Yeah, I don't have the space for a sim rig right now. I've got to do some reconfiguring of my office setup before I can do anything like that. So eventually, I think that's the goal. But like we just added a deck onto the house. We got a bunch of stuff to do with the house, so my purchases are going to be limited at this point. Plugged sinuses and VR goggles. Really? Ugh. Yeah. I can believe
Radar.
that.
6 o'clock. Searching.
Probably doesn't do well for the maintaining your balance, huh? Yeah, I've got the 4090 and the
Missile,
Pimax
missile.
Crystal so far.
Fixed wing. 5 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, the Warthog project, man, that is an incredible setup. Have something like that for the Apache, that would be amazing. I get it. I'm right there with you. I am right there with you. I can't. I need to do a lot of things before I can convince the wife that a sim pit is necessary. She knows that it's on my radar. It's just going to be a little while. That's awesome. That's a pretty good setup. I built my computer about a year and a half ago now, I think. I was finally able to get my hands on a 4090.
Searching.
So I just went all in. I got the 4090, got a 14900K, 64 gigs of RAM. The GPU is liquid cooled. The CPU is liquid cooled. So you know, I went nuts. But the hope was that I wouldn't have to get anything, you know, build a new one for at least several years. Yeah, I mean, I saw the other day 50 series card, 5090 for like, God, how much was it? 2,500, 2,700, something like that. Insane. Hey, thanks for the follow. A Funeral in White. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Domnops, welcome. Good morning. Yeah, but then you would have to have a second machine running DCS for the CPG pit. Let's see. Yeah, you'd have to have a second machine to run that CPG pit. It'd be fun to do, for sure. And a third machine to stream it all, that's right. That's right. I don't even know how you would do that. You'd have to have multiple capture cards on your third machine. That would be a mess. Oh man. Like even the Apache simulator, it's called the LCT, the Longboat Crew Trainer. It is the pits are separate. They're not connected to each other. I'm trying to remember. It's been so long. The old A model Apache simulator, I want to say we were in the same box. And we were in tandem, just like a normal helicopter. But honestly, it's been so long, I don't remember. I could be remembering that wrong.
Missile, aft left.
Oh, it'd be pretty awesome. Socio, good morning. Welcome. It would definitely be cool to have one of those at home, but like the thing's in a trailer and it's hooked up to like shore power. It's crazy the amount of power that thing takes to operate. 9 miles, 350, 17,000 cold. So up that way, going away from us. I think we're okay. What I'm worried about is like, no, it does not have motion. So,
And slaving. I'm deslaved.
yeah, the LCT, the seat shifts, but that's it.
Roger. Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Jeez, that would be insane. Just all the computers that the thing requires. All right. I have a feeling we're about to run into some resistance here. It's that waypoint. We're 5 miles away, bearing 355. So it's going to be around this corner. Oh yeah, I know what you mean, Jake. It's we're only limited by the funds in our wallets, right?
Roger. I'm deslaved.
Yes, sir. I fly 767s. Yeah, it's a job. Bergamo Tushka. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a living. You know, just like anything else. When you do something as a job,
Roger.
it's a
Deslaving.
job. But it's a pretty damn cool job. So, all right. We got the FCR running. We're going to try to unmask laterally. So we're going to slide to the right. We're looking for armored vehicles. We are like 6K away from this town. And that's where we anticipate everything to be.
Slaving. Deslaved.
Got the FCR running out front with C-scope. Hopefully we can get in here and find some targets before they shoot us down. This tiny little town's right in the middle of the mountains here, right in this valley. So it's going to make it, and with all these trees, it's going to make it extremely difficult to actually find
Fixed wing. 7 o'clock.
targets.
Searching.
Roger. Deslaved.
I mean, I would say if you're under the age of 50, it's definitely doable. All right. Don't
Fixed wing. 8 o'clock.
And slaved.
Searching.
have a
Deslaved.
lock. George sees barracks.
And slaved. I'm deslaved.
KS-19.
Tracking target. Blazing. I don't know where he went. Lasers off. Deslaved.
Lots of barracks.
Roger. Deslaving.
Fixed wing. 8 o'clock. Searching.
Laser on.
You don't necessarily need a college degree anymore. Right here.
Good job. Golovinka is no longer held by the enemy.
Okay, one.
Defend our ground and air convoys to secure a successful capture.
Why is George not lazy?
I'm up rockets. Lasers on. Blazing. Hellfire's up.
Fixed wing. 1 o'clock. Searching.
Aircraft's armed. Roger, engaging.
I don't know what that was about, why George wasn't lasing.
Lasers off. Good effects, good effects.
Okay.
And slave. Deslave.
So,
Fixed wing. 12
Laser
o'clock.
on.
Tracking.
Engaging.
Bravo.
Laser
Kurtzanovo is no longer under enemy occupation.
1 o'clock. Searching.
Defend our ground and air convoys to secure a
Lasers
successful
on.
capture.
Those are good hits. Roger. Deslave.
woo. Glad we took out that S-60.
Blazing. Firing.
Laser beaming. 12 o'clock.
Lasers off. Target destroyed. And
Fixed
slave.
wing. 1
Deslave.
o'clock. Searching.
Laser on. Engaging. Lasers off. Target destroyed. Deslave. Target acquired.
What are you
Laser
doing,
on.
George?
Laser ranging. 12 o'clock. Fixed wing. 4 o'clock. Tracking.
Lost sight of target.
Yeah, I don't know why he wasn't lasing those targets. He saw them. Alright, we're gonna get ourselves some standoff. And come back around and see what we can do. Got a MiG-29 inbound, 28 miles. George should be fired, I swear.
Fixed wing. 9 o'clock. Searching.
Lasers off. Deslave. Laser on. Laser. Blazing. Lasers off. Blazing. Lasers off. Engaging.
Let's see if this missile goes out. We're down to RFL fires now, so let's see if this goes out. Okay,
Target destroyed.
that was good. Oh, they still see me. I'm still in range.
Great work. You completed the mission.
Hey,
To claim your
we
XP
completed the
rewards,
mission.
land at a friendly base.
Target acquired.
Do you see him, George?
Laser on.
There we go.
Lasers off. Engaging. Blazing.
You missed, George.
Lasers off.
Laser ranging. 12 o'clock. Laser
Roger.
ranging. 12
I'm
o'clock.
deslaved.
What is ranging me?
And
That's
slave.
what I'm looking.
Deslave.
BMPs.
Tracking target.
Fixed wing. 11 o'clock.
Laser.
Searching.
Good job. Algier is no longer held by the enemy.
Laze it, George.
Safeguard our ground and air convoys to ensure a successful
Laser
capture.
on.
Alright, fine.
Fixed wing.
It's a
1
range.
o'clock. Tracking.
2600?
Fixed wing. 11 o'clock. Tracking.
Shoot.
Rotor RPM high.
I don't know if we're gonna
Rotor
make
RPM
it.
Rotor RPM low.
I don't think we're gonna
Rotor
make it.
RPM low.
Boom. I pushed it too far. I pushed it too far. Oh well. Let's check something out here real quick. To claim your XP reward, land at a friendly base. Well, I failed that. Oh well. Failure to fly. Yeah, failure to fly. Ooh, let's watch this guy. Is he gonna take off with his wings folded? No, he's not. He's not doing anything. What are you doing? You could probably deal with the alcohol being on the property. You just, you know, it just can't. Time can't be used for any. Any sort of ratings or training or certificate, right? Yeah. I want to see. Go, he's moving up now. I want to see if he's going to try it. Does DCS know any different? Like, does the... I haven't tried to fly with the wings folded. All right. Blast deflector is up. Oh, server restarts in 30 minutes. Oh. Good power. Oh, there he goes! With his wings folded! Oh. He's got a lot of black smoke coming out, so I think he's damaged. I mean, his gear's definitely damaged. You can see that. Is he even engine out? He's got something going on. Oh, that's hilarious. That's right. Tis but a flesh wound. Yeah, probably. Probably. Did not look like that was going to be a very effective airplane in the fight. All right, let's see. Let's see what we can do next. We got available missions. Oh, let's do CAS. Tuopsy, code 515. Okay. Where is that? Up here. Far. Jesus, that is far. Oh, it's only 50 miles. Screw it. Let's do it. Other 5, 5.
Your designated waypoint is 10. Adjust your heading as required.
All right, what do we got to do? 7 armored vehicles. All right, let's do this. Let's go heavy Hellfire. Heavy Hellfire, 75% fuel with an FCR. I think that'll work. Actually, let's bump it up to 80 since we're flying so far away. Ah, screw it. We'll bump it up to 90. Ah, screw it. We'll take all the gas.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
We'll do a rolling takeoff.
Copy.
Meanwhile, let's get all this set up. Do missiles only, so no need to set up rockets.
Refueling complete.
Video, tats. Ooh, it's a Blackhawk. Brakes just a bit. Waypoint 10. Yeah, that'd be helpful.
Rearming complete.
All right, rearming is complete. Let's see, we're going that way, so start taxiing forward. Gotta release that parking brake first. That would help. All right, tail wheel. We may just take off from the taxiway, but we'll do a rolling. Since we are so heavy. You know what, this may be enough room. Alright, let's see here. Let's go. Oh, we'll keep taxiing up here just a little bit further. Alright, this should be good. We'll go ahead and turn it back around. Yeah, that should be enough room. It actually gets off the ground fairly quickly because basically at about 40 knots you start flying. You're off the ground, so. Alright, let's see. Tail is locked. Light is out. Let's look at the perf page real quick. 84% to hover, IGE, 106 OG. So we could hover, but let's just do a rolling takeoff. Zero out the stabulator. There it goes. Alright, tail wheel is locked, parking brake is released. Here we go. So we go through about 30% torque. We're going to start adding forward cyclic. Working the pedals to maintain alignment.
Searching.
Pitching down. Alright, tail wheel is up. Pulling in more power. We are off the ground. See, it happens pretty fast. There you go. Alright. Putting the aircraft in aerodynamic trim. And turning left. Look at that. Rolling takeoff. Let's reset the stab. It is reset.
Fixed wing. 6 o'clock. Searching.
And now the stabilator should schedule normally. Takeoff's complete. It's probably not 100% by the book, but it's pretty close, I think, from what I remember. Raining again. Let's turn the wipers on.
Radar. 6 o'clock. Searching.
Time back. 11 o'clock. I got an hour. So we got an hour to get up there, kill shit, and land at a friendly base.
Radar. 6 o'clock. Searching.
So this is going to take 34 minutes to get up there. Jeez.
Great work. Kamishki is no longer under enemy control. Defend our ground and air convoys to secure a successful capture.
Radar. 5 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 5 o'clock. Searching.
Alright, let's get our countermeasures set up. Since we are now off the ground. And we'll go site select FCR.
5 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 6 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, we'll stay in GTM and get the FCR scanning. Making our way up to Tuapse, waypoint 10. It's a long way to go. Oh, server restarts in 20 minutes. We're never even going to make it up there before the server restarts. Damn it. Well, this is kind of a waste. This is not going to do anything for us. It didn't even occur to me before I took off. We won't ever make it up there. Alright. Well, no point in doing this then. Let's head out. Find another server. Because I don't want to spin my wheels for another 20 minutes doing nothing. If I wanted to do that, I'd just go get on contention, right? Yeah, right. There's always gray flag. Let's just see. Let's see. Contention 80s. Contention Cold War. You know, contention Cold War could be a pretty. What's contention 80s look like? Red. Dominated by red. Contention 80s, or I'm sorry, contention Cold War seems promising. A lot more friendly air cover than so. Against my better judgment, we'll try it. Hate when it does this because I have to pick up the headset. I guess I could just say that. That would probably work better. All right. Just about in. Think. There we go. Yeah. Yes, sir. I completely agree with that. 200 credits. Okay. Oh, yeah, they went east versus west, so we're in the east. Let's do this. Let's go grab a tactical commander or JTAC slot. See what's going on. All right, so in the south, we got some fighters. Middle, we got some fighters here. I feel like they won't be
I'm
very
also
happy.
hanging in Discord in Blue Cord.
If
anyone
I,
wants to join.
if I
If
go
you
this
don't have
way,
Blue Cord,
but-
you can send me a DM and I will give you an invite.
Let's do it anyway.
Sorry, say again, it was for me.
All right.
Yeah, for anyone who's joining here,
Uh,
I'm currently hanging in Discord in Blue Cord.
Lubeck.
If you don't have Blue Cord, you can send me a DM on SPS Discord and I will just give you an invite.
Select role, dynamic. Start at Lubeck. 864. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. That'll work. Too bad it can't spawn hot. You guys get to watch me go through a startup. Time 11:07. Yeah, we got time to do this, I think. Let everything render. Next restart's 5 hours, so we're good there. It's taking a minute. There we go. Jeez.
Jammer. I will not need that pylon anyway.
I will bomb from altitude.
I'm bringing
And fall with wave spike.
Yeah, of course, you have your own things, but yeah, for the vegans, that for sure. Yeah, the approach, we will approach from super high, or we will go there from super high, and then approach can be, you can
Alright,
go down,
there's
pop
nothing
up, or
close, that's
continue
good.
from high, that's whatever you want, but the way there
You
is
don't get
super
an
high,
FCR.
40,000 feet approximately.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do roll call. Ronan is ready. Who are more?
Aspen 2-1.
Aspen, are you ready?
Green Jet on taxiway D to the runway.
And
Okay.
Vaka near you in F4.
Baka, you are ready also? You are the one in front of me?
Yeah, ready. Green jet.
Okay, is that all three? No one else is coming, is that correct?
Affirm.
Sounds like that. Okay, let's take place on the runway.
You boys want to scooch up here?
Oh yeah, sorry man.
That Tad's
Yeah,
coming up caused a
There's another
big
big on the
stutter.
runway, I don't know what that is, so we will have to keep a little bit left.
Who's the F4 on the runway?
F4 is behind me.
No, there's the F4 in front of us.
Yeah, Viggen in front of us, I think.
Alright.
F4, yes, F4. Alright, form up.
Found a jackass on Gray Flag yesterday, so it ain't simply a contention problem.
Quite got it.
Okay,
It was a
ready, I
fun
guess?
chat GPT experiment.
Okay, brakes. Stage 3.
I guess
Two,
I never realized
one,
it could write a business plan for you. That's kind of cool. All right, takeoff delay timer has ended, so we can launch as soon as everything's spooled up.
Heading will be 277.
These guys are going to chat on command frequency. They're going to do their formation stuff on the command frequency, so that's going to suck.
I'm gonna go
Business plan,
24
name,
now, and then
etc.
when we reach about
That's
93
cool.
to about
I don't know what
20,
happened.
we climb
My
to 12,000 meters.
speech to voice.
And Vaca, airborne visual.
Yeah, we will try to
Something
keep up.
happened to it.
Have a competition with Malakesh all the time with F4. So let's see if we can keep up or not.
Yeah, push, push, push. I'm good.
I think it died. I don't know. Oops. Alright, oil pressures are good. Power levers coming to fly. It's just number crunching. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. When it comes to Chat GPT, like I've had it write stuff for me before.
Tank for Viggen?
But you definitely have to go back in and do the editing to make sure that it's saying what you want it to say. Because otherwise it might be saying some weird shit. APU's coming off. I'm going to go ahead and start taxiing out. Hard brake is released. APU's off. 27 to 30%. Taxiing straight ahead. Tail was unlocked. These pedals are so finicky. Alright.
We're on Nylock.
Just clear right, nose clear left.
I will soon see me when I'm controlling. Where I'm still going more or less straight.
That way. Jesus.
Still going
So
about
touchy.
277.
So touchy. Way more touchy than it needs to be.
We're
It's
currently
not this
at
hard to
1,000.
taxi the real helicopter, I promise. Alright, tail was locked, light is out. Coming up.
Rolling. 8 o'clock. Searching.
Alright, let
That's
me out
cool.
here at 12,000 meters.
It gives you a good starting point anyway, which is nice.
And cut back here to stage 1.
Yeah, I had it write a cover letter for my wife when she was looking for jobs. She was amazed. So it finished. I fed it the information. It wrote the cover letter. I tweaked it a little bit, and worked out great. Yeah, right. That'd be fun. All right.
I'm correct.
Well, I'm sold on this counterbalance kit for the Verpo Apache Collective.
That's only the Lord.
Works great.
That is based on my recon. It should be.
2 weeks. Nice.
But we start getting locked by Sam.
All right, 40 clicks, 11 minutes. That's a lot better. Server didn't restart for 5 hours or so, so should be good. All right, Mirage, 151 miles away. We're good there. So first stop is going to be this red area. Second, let me
Stargate is the
trim
ammo bunkers.
out. Hold mode's on. F10 map. So we're going to Red Depot 34. It's our first stop. And then Hamburg and Hamburg Finkenwerder. Yeah, you know, I saw a lot of people talking about Prepare 3D, how it was dead because of MSFS 2024, 2020, and all that. And I don't know. I mean, Lockheed Martin put it together, and it's designed to run
About a 2-mile trail.
simulators, right? I'm pretty sure when I was flight instructing just a couple of years ago, we used a Redbird simulator, and I'm pretty sure the Redbird ran on
I didn't
Prepare
realize
3D.
we were in 30 kind of the whole way.
So-
I was in second for
It's so short distance between.
those, but- Oh, we're getting jumped by
Go
a
along
big
the side of
8 miles away.
these.
Yeah.
Power lines here.
Speed up maybe, because we want to do this first, I guess. Because we don't want to fight with the ordnance officer. He's kind of low still. Let's just go full speed and do
And
the
if
target.
Lockheed
It's
Martin's the
35
one
kilometers
putting
per
the
target.
flight simulator together based off of a known
He cannot catch
uh,
it if he's, as long as
platform.
the enemy will engage him
Yeah,
after
Prepare
it's
3D is
at least
based
legal.
off of
Yeah,
What is it?
I am
Flight Sim
behind.
is
So
it
I have
X?
improvement
10?
by 5, so I can be
So-
right.
it's a
you're
solid
probably-
platform. There you go. There you go. It's an option. You just have all the pits set up, ready to go, ready to run anything, reconfigurable. So there was a place, if you check my YouTube channel, I did I went to one of the Pimax roadshows when they were debuting the Crystal Light, and ultimately that's what led to my decision to buy the Crystal. But they were debuting the Crystal Light, and they did it at this place nearby. It's in the next town over. That
Radar.
is
8
a
o'clock.
racing
Searching.
sim pit place. They have like 5 or 6 racing pits, and at that time they were open by appointment only. Like they were open for like
Okay,
parties
which
and
bunker is mine?
get-togethers, that sort of
Yeah, I
thing.
was successful with the
Uh,
first on the left.
Slaving. Deslave.
But
Okay, I will
Roll it.
go for middle one.
6 o'clock.
you know, they had the
Searching.
concept. They were trying to build up their business so they could be open more than just by appointment only. And it was actually a really cool concept. So they're doing it for racing. They had, like I said, 5 or 6 racing rigs set up, but they were looking at getting into flight as well. And yeah, I was talking to them about that a little bit. It's definitely definitely an interesting concept. I
Looked
know
like I got direct hit
not
from
too
the-
far from here. I think
Roll it.
it's at one of the malls in Maryland. that's just outside of the DC area.
Well, we lost,
There's a mall that has a 737 simulator. I think it's called like Dream Era or something like that. So they have a 737 simulator with a retired 737 instructor
Searching.
running it. Or it may be multiple instructors. But like I don't think they can use that. I don't think the sim is like maintained up to level D standards. It's a level D sim, but I don't think they keep it up for like certifications and stuff. But you know, they run it as a business. I get their ads all the time. Like, come fly a 737. I'm like, no thanks. I'm type rated in it already. But you know, it'd be cool to go do. It's a full 737 sim. So kind of along those lines. They had it in a mall. I don't know how much business they get, but it seemed cool. Yeah, just cruising the German countryside. Uh, 16 clicks, 4.5
Roller.
minutes.
6 o'clock. Searching.
Okay. And that'll get us to this red depot where we're gonna see if we can take out some bad guys.
Fixed wing. 8 o'clock.
And
Searching.
I'm sure as soon as I start attacking Hamburg, they're gonna all spawn at Hamburg.
Slaving. Deslaving. And slave. Deslaving.
Change my acquisition source.
Okay, I'm back after reload because of weekend bug. But so I got my target that I got shot down. What about you guys? Did you get anything?
I'm still fighting him right now. I think he's on our
Yeah, with me.
I'm right over this guy.
That
Yeah.
12
Make
clicks.
the damage on the deck and we are above him.
We'll get to 10 and
Give
we'll
us
drop
2
down.
minutes for some fun and
Do some
get the floor again.
terrain flight.
Oh, we got a Mirage too.
Very good, very good.
I still keeping 20
Maybe
on
right
the
about
movement.
this tree block, this next tree block that's
I'm gonna
coming up
start
here.
and get ready to go there again.
There we go. Coming down.
Oh, I'm done. Okay.
Slow down and go down. Little stutter there.
Slaving.
All right,
I'm
George,
deslaved.
find me something to shoot.
Roger. I'm deslaved.
Outpost. Okay. So they're probably clustered somewhere in the vicinity of this outpost.
Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Rolling. 6 o'clock.
Tank.
Searching.
Okay.
Target in sight.
I'm just bugging out right now. I don't think
Blazing.
guys.
Pausing Hellfire.
All right. Well, thanks for dropping by. I appreciate the appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. Good times. Get some shut-eye. See you next time. $7,000 meters.
8 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 11 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 7 o'clock. Searching.
George, you actually have to show me the target. I'm not going to let you launch until you actually show me you've got the target in
Radar.
sight.
7 o'clock. Searching.
IAT it or something. Flatspin, good morning. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. We are on Contention Cold War. I know, I swore off Contention, but it's like a bad pen. It keeps turning around. Found an area where there didn't seem to be a ton of red activity. So we're gonna, climb into the stratosphere to find some targets here.
Lasers off. Empty slaved. Blazing.
Alright, well, I'm ready to go again from...
I'm up rockets. Laser on. Gun lost.
This one has to
Lasers
align.
off. Deslaved.
Inbound Fox 8, 6 miles.
Laser on.
You survive?
Yeah, see, I don't like what he's locked
Passing
onto there.
rockets. Laser on. Hellfire's
Yeah,
up.
I see 2 of the command centers are down,
Lasers
so
off.
let's see if we can
We're gonna
get
reposition.
targets. One more sortier should do it.
Slaving. Deslaving.
I'm going down.
PT-76. Interesting.
How much time to get the Wigan aligned?
Yeah, that's
Laser on.
Yeah, see, George is having a hell of a time
Something like 4 minutes, maybe 5.
putting the IAT on these
Yeah, take
guys,
up time
so
is the limit.
Passing rocket. Laser on.
keep doing it.
Take a time.
Hellfire's up. Lasers off.
Yeah, let's wait for Aspen and we do it 3-way again. I'm ready on
Slaving.
the
Deslaved.
on the east side again.
Blazing.
There we go. You know what?
I did
Let's
not
use
expect us
rockets.
to get intercepted though. That was very
I'm up rockets.
Me too, George. Me too. Rockets is fun, especially since we're up at altitude. We can do some diving fire. 3,800 meters. We're a little far at the moment.
But at least
We'll get to about 2,500 meters or so before we start. Hopefully there's nothing that's going to shoot at us. Do a little bump here. There's 2,500. Come down.
Lasers off. Target destroyed. Slaving. I'm deslaved. Laser on. Lasers off. Target destroyed.
Red Depot 34 has been destroyed. Perfect. Red Depot 49 has been destroyed. What depot was this? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Slaving.
It's destroyed.
Deslaving.
This is what the jet was. Vulture.
Alright, we got MiG 40 miles out. Ish.
Slaving. Deslaving.
Alright, let's do this. Come back around.
And slaving. I'm deslaved.
I gotta do something real quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and set it down. Alright, stay by.
Okay, how are you guys doing for the continuation?
Alright,
Like I
MiG
said,
2157 miles, no issues there.
Okay, ready, Aspen?
Let's go ahead and head up to Hamburg.
Maybe Aspen didn't want to join. Maybe I misunderstood.
And
we're being shut down about.
actually, we're pretty close. Let's go ahead and get some altitude and see what we can find. We
Are
might
you
be able to
waiting
see
in
it from.
Maybe?
I don't see him
Roger,
in,
slaving.
on
Rolling.
scoreboard.
I'm deslaved.
7
Oh,
o'clock.
okay.
Searching.
Hopefully.
Yep.
Okay, let's just go. Take off.
Radar. 8 o'clock.
Just
Searching. Radar. 8 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 11 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 8 o'clock.
And slave. Deslaving. Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Alright, brakes. Stage 3.
Laser on.
What? Leaks.
Still a little bit too far. That's all the way up in the other runway.
I'm up rocket. Laser on. Lasers off. Deslaving.
Let's look over here. Clear this side of the
Roger.
airfield.
Deslave. And slave. Deslave. And slave. Deslaving.
SA-8. 12 o'clock.
Slaving.
Searching.
Deslaving.
It kind of depends on what loadout we have.
Roger.
SA-8.
I'm deslaved.
12 o'clock.
Sorry.
Searching.
In range. Ready to launch.
Okay, you got him, George? Yeah, I think that's good. Range is good. Rifle.
Roger. Engaging.
Slower back. Don't need to go screaming in here at these guys. Give ourselves time to pick the next target out before they start shooting at us.
Lasers off. Those are slaving.
Plan?
I'm deslaved.
255.
Blazing.
Lock him up. There we go. That doesn't look good.
Lasers off. And slave. Deslave. Laser on. Firing.
Rifle.
Lasers off. Those are good hits.
Good
Roger.
check, George.
Deslave.
BTR 82.
Laser on. Roger. Engaging.
Rifle.
Lasers off. Those are good hits.
Good check.
Slaving. Deslaving.
BTR 82.
Blazing. Engaging.
Rifle.
SA-8, 1 o'clock, searching.
Lasers off. Those are good hits.
Good check.
Slaving. I'm deslaved.
We got truck. We got air.
And slave. Deslaving.
Ground. Oops. 0. 23-2.
Laser on.
Rifle.
SA-8, 1 o'clock,
Engaging.
searching.
Tricky tricker. Uh-oh. They're shooting at me. It's Contention Cold War. It's okay.
Lasers off. Good effects. Good effects.
I
And slave.
know.
I'm deslaved.
I went back on my word here.
Laser on.
Rifle.
Engaging.
CSU, 2 o'clock, tracking. SA-13, 2 o'clock, tracking.
2 o'clock? What the crap? Guess I should get out of the
Lasers off.
stratosphere.
Missile, right.
Those are good hits.
CSU, 2 o'clock, tracking.
Sorry,
Missile,
church.
missile, right.
Sorry,
Rotor
church.
RPM high. CSU, 3 o'clock, tracking.
How is it tracking me?
Roger. Slaving.
SA-8, 2
I'm
o'clock,
deslaved.
searching. SA-8, 2 o'clock, searching.
Blazing.
SA-8, 2 o'clock, searching. Rotor RPM low. SA-13, 10 o'clock, tracking. Missile, forward left.
Alright. Alright.
Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high.
There's no reason why they
Rotor
should have been able to
RPM
see
high.
me through the trees.
Rotor RPM high.
Come on now.
Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high.
Yeah, it's a little,
Rotor
little
RPM
expensive.
high.
Let's see if
Rotor RPM
if
high.
George survived.
Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high.
I know,
Rotor
right?
RPM high. Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high. Rotor
Yeah,
RPM
seriously,
high.
I don't know
Rotor
how
RPM high.
they
Rotor
shot me
RPM
through the
high.
trees.
Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high.
That's pretty,
Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM
that's
high.
pretty much BS. Alright. Yeah, I know. I said no contention. And I looked at the Cold War server, and it looked like there was opportunity. So I took it.
Starting.
Yeah. I had Commander Heatherly in my sights. I had the shot. There was no danger, so I took it.
What the bunker you are arriving?
I'm getting in the range. I'm gonna do my meet the pole shortly. Something is locking me. I don't like that.
Well, it's interesting how that SA 13 just kind of showed up out of nowhere.
Yeah, I failed. That was embarrassing.
But it is what it is. Let's go.
The crane, a few seconds.
Yeah, something is locking me though. I don't know what it is. Probably something evil.
Shoot, I don't think I got it all. Did I get it all? Did not. There we go. Alright.
Just it's awesome. He did talking about speed. 470, be a hero.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's something about this map.
So,
But it seems like they can shoot through the trees.
I got the kill. That's funny.
They can see you through the trees pretty
What's funny?
easily. So
I got the kill on the command center you just killed because of splash damage.
might
through-
be something that needs to be
I
adjusted.
got 15 points.
I got
really? But
18
I got
minutes.
the
I got
shot
hard
kill.
stop at noon.
If you look at
So
it.
hopefully we got enough time to get up there, find that
Do you have
SA-13,
ordnance for
find
the
that
last one, or do
ZSU,
you
and take
take
it
all?
out.
No. I can take only 2.
So you are,
So,
empty.
yeah.
You are empty.
I'm gonna go ahead and launch,
home
even though
base,
I'm not
okay.
aligned.
And home
APU's
is,
off, brake brakes
130.
release. Here we go. Just because I'm short on time. Forward. We know it's about a 250
Forward.
heading or so.
7 o'clock. Searching.
Like, we were way up high. That SA-13 should have picked us up long before it actually did. So I don't know. That just seems odd.
Radar.
Because
11 o'clock.
it's
Searching.
contention, right? Shit just
Radar.
doesn't spawn out of
1 o'clock.
nowhere.
Searching.
It's got to be dropped, or reinforcements have to be called in, and so
Radar.
how that
9
SA-13 didn't see me
Searching.
bore it did is very curious. Very curious. Very interesting. I think it was kind of more like this ish. There we go. There's our map. Look at that. We're right on course. I couldn't have planned it any better.
Radar. 11 o'clock. Searching.
Pistol, good morning. Welcome. I saw you were on the red side, so I had to join the blue side. Hope you had a good stream, man. Let's see here. We are going to Pistol Raid. 10 minutes to get there. 5 minutes to kill targets. Actually, we wanted to go to waypoint 3. Route. Direct 3.
Something got me there. Starting
Pistol
up for last.
Raid! You get 8.
Oh, something happened. You
8
died or
laser
died or something, or
Hellfires.
what?
There's no radar.
No. Something splashed me.
And
I got hit and my
yeah, it's all
F4 was,
it's all laser. It's all George.
I can maneuvering and do nothing, or I just start falling, so I eject myself.
No, okay, cool. Well, yeah,
Maybe
cool.
some jet.
I don't know. Yeah, go ahead. I'm on my way home.
Let's go. Yeah, we got this is the standard loadout on the Apache for this server. 8 Hellfires, 38 rockets, 1,200 rounds of 30. That's all you get.
So, if you want to continue,
You know-
I can go ahead and do the.
You know, I can take the VR headset off and ban you right now.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. You finish off the industrial. I will, on the same time,
Huh.
I will do the SAM side of
Wonder-
command and control.
I wonder if they have that artificially limited or
Copy.
I don't know.
Radar. 11 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, the hind needs to be stronger. Right. It's like I kind of want to pre-order the MiG-29 and learn it because I'm suspecting that it's going to be the freaking tank of the fighter jet world. It's going to be the hind of the fighter jet world in DCS. Basically indestructible. You have to like hit it with 4 Fox 3s to get it to die. Learn that, fly that around. Of course, they are. Absolutely. I mean, well, shit, man. We need to put arrows in the rocket pods then. Let me have some Rambo arrows, and I might actually be able to compete with that thing. All right, let's give George the missiles.
Hellfire.
Start
Slaving.
looking.
Deslaving. Slaving.
What's that? The
Deslave.
pilot?
And slave. I'm deslaved. Slaving. Deslaving. And slave. Deslaving.
How far we got? 31 clicks. We got a ways to go. We'll be all right. I love this. All units must be kept clearly out in the open and away from trees and buildings. Yet that SA-13 and the Z issue were in the trees. Oh, all right. No shooting at hind pilots. It's like you can take a 7.62 round to the tail rotor of the Apache and it knocks the tail rotor off. But the hind, I don't think I've ever seen a hind with the tail falling off or shot off.
Okay, we'll be alive
Have you?
soon. I will go for a fast smoke before you will be refueled and rearmed.
Okay, yeah, I'm landing right now.
Under the
At
headquarters.
Cockship
Nice.
for refueling and arming for SAM sites.
Okay. All right. So I guess it is possible then. It's just got to be a Sabo round, right? Of course. Of course. There seems to be a lot of that going on the server. It's just, you know, even though you're not supposed to put these ground vehicles near buildings or inside buildings or in the trees or anything like that, that's where they end up. I'm sure somebody took command of that SA-13 and ZSU and drove them to where they wouldn't be spotted. Alright, 6 minutes, 22 clicks. Nearest fixed wing, quite a ways away, we should be okay.
Slaving. Deslaving.
Just make sure there aren't any hinds out here trying to
Slaving.
fight me.
Deslave.
Oh, what do we got? Undefined. Can you tell what that is? Well, that's quite possible as well. There you go. I mean, I think you can set up some of those, right? Need to make some breakfast. All right, man. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for the raid. Can I do an airlift? Nah. I don't want to do an airlift. Industrious interactions. Yep. And then when they get reported, you get told, oh, well, you know, is it really a thing? Are they really that bad? I don't think it's that bad. It's not really a thing, is it? Slap on the wrist.
And slave. Deslaving.
Alright. Ground. What do we got? Okay, so we got some ground vehicles there. So these guys that shot me down were kind of over here in the trees. Let's do this. We can get some altitude.
Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Of course, George isn't going to see them because they're in the trees.
Slaving.
Right.
I'm deslaved. And slave. I'm deslaved. Slaving. Deslaving.
Yeah, right.
Roger. Deslaving. Slaving. Deslave.
Yeah, I think that's probably the one that I had banned. Of course, I don't know if he got banned. But there was a conversation between me and the admins about it. Oh, well, he's been good lately. We don't want to just, you know, outright ban him. He's actually been pretty helpful. Like, well, look, here's the evidence. It kind of speaks for itself, but you do what you want. It's your server. AAA.
Blazing.
Still out of range. Alright, we're inside of 10K. That's good. Still no fixed wing nearby. That's good. We'll go ahead and get to about 7 clicks before we engage. Don't want to do it right at 8, right at max range, because it's so small. The target the George is trying to laze is so small. It's difficult.
In range.
Very
Ready
good,
to
very
launch.
good. I'm waiting.
So there's
we
8
got another
clicks.
helpful guy here. It's
SA8,
Malakesh. He's
11
in the
o'clock.
Discord with me.
Searching.
Gonna help
SA8,
me on the
11
front
o'clock.
end.
Searching. SA8,
Copy.
11 o'clock. Searching.
Helpful.
Start slowing it back.
And if you want in on the Discord, just send me a DM on.
There's 7 clicks. Rifle.
Firing.
I will be neither helpful nor unhelpful.
Lasers off. Good effects. Good effects.
Schrodinger's box of Malakesh.
Short range Sam.
Blazing.
Rifle.
Firing. Lasers off. Good effects. Good
Alright.
effects.
Good kill, George.
Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Okay, don't care about the truck.
Roger. Deslaving. And slave. I'm deslaved. And slave. Deslaved.
Let's make our way down the
And
airfield
slave.
here.
I'm deslaved. Slaving. Deslaved. Slaving. Deslaved. Slaving. Deslaved.
Alright. Got truck. And these things are really hard to see. And ground, whatever that is. Another truck. Okay, don't care really
And
about
slave.
the trucks.
Deslaving.
There we go. This is what we're looking for. This is the jackpot.
Blazing.
Rifle.
Firing.
Let's go slow back. Ooh, I'm all over the place with the yaw.
Lasers off. Target destroyed.
Radar. 8 o'clock. Searching.
Tank.
Blazing.
Lock him up. Rifle.
Engaging.
How we doing? Got 4 Hellfires left.
Lasers off. Good effects. Good effects.
Good check. Up 272.
Blazing.
Rifle.
Engaging.
They're cold. They're not. They haven't moved in who knows how long, because they're all really cold. Very dark in the TADs.
Lasers off. Target destroyed. Blazing. Firing. Lasers off. Target destroyed.
Missile. Missile. Forward.
Laser on.
Rotor RPM high. Rotor RPM high.
he went.
Yeah, we got a little close.
SA-8, 3 o'clock, searching. SA-8, 4 o'clock, searching.
We'll go ahead and reposition. Give ourselves some standoff here.
SA-8, 6 o'clock, searching. SA-8, 6 o'clock, searching. Roland, 1 o'clock, searching. Radar, 3 o'clock,
That's
searching.
friendly
Radar,
area.
2 o'clock, searching. Radar, 5 o'clock, searching. Radar, 8 o'clock, searching. SA-8, 9 o'clock, searching.
Alright, did you find that tank again, George? I want to see some IAT on him. Come up.
Radar, 7 o'clock, searching.
There you go. Rifle.
Engaging.
We are past my hard stop, but we're in the middle of a fight. My kids can wait, right?
Lasers off. Those are good hits.
BTR.
Blazing. Engaging.
Rifle. It's our last Hellfire.
Lasers off.
Good shack.
Target destroyed.
BRDM.
DWASD. Target acquired. Blazing. Bossing rockets. Rocket quantity to 2.
Alright, let's go get him.
Match and shoot.
We're not in a good spot yet. Tarfu, good morning. You joined at a bad time, because I'm about to get offline here, but you might be able to watch some fun with rockets. Nope. They went long.
Lasers off.
Oh!
Good effects on
Oh,
target.
they hit! Nice!
Roger. Deslaving.
BRDM.
Laser
Locking
on.
up. Come on. Come around.
Rotor RPM high. SA-8, 12 o'clock, searching.
Lasers off. Good effects. Good effects. And slave.
Laser
Deslave.
ranging 1 o'clock.
SA-8, 12 o'clock, searching. Laser ranging, 1 o'clock.
Oof.
SA-8, 12 o'clock, searching.
Laser on.
SA-8, 12 o'clock, searching.
Oh no! My gun!
Radar, 8 o'clock.
Oh, there's another tank there. It's BRDM.
Lasers
RPM low.
off. Good effects on target.
Man, there's all kinds of bad guys here. Please knock a track off or something. Jeez.
Radar, 7 o'clock, searching. Radar, 1 o'clock, searching. Rotor RPM high. 1 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 1 o'clock. Searching.
Ah, too close. There's a sub guy. I don't know if the 17-pounders will do anything to tanks. We can certainly give it a shot, though, because it doesn't look like they're moving their turrets at all. Oh!
Laser ranging. 6 o'clock. Laser ranging.
Okay, maybe they
7
are.
o'clock.
Maybe they are.
Radar. 10 o'clock. Searching. Roland. 6 o'clock. Searching. Radar. 7 o'clock. Searching.
Ah! Couldn't get on. Oh!
Laser ranging.
I did
4
hit the
o'clock.
tank!
Radar.
No,
8
21
o'clock.
points for
Nice.
me, you are here.
But this tank is eating my
Roland.
lunch right now with his
1
gun.
o'clock. Searching. Radar. 1 o'clock. Searching. Radar.
If that was
12
me, I'm
o'clock. Searching.
engaged right now. I cannot.
Yeah, I have 21 on my tower, so you
4
are
o'clock.
here.
Searching.
Alright. I'm gonna have to get George to help me out here. You gotta lock him up, George.
Slaving.
Roland. 4 o'clock.
De-slave.
Searching. Radar. 5 o'clock. Searching.
Blazing.
Radar. 4 o'clock. Searching.
I need the laser range. It's what I needed.
Rotor RPM high.
Lasers off. Good effects. Good effects.
Nice! You can take out a T-72 with rockets. We got shot to shit, but it worked.
Roger. Slaving. I'm de-slaved.
Sam's has clear at
Roland.
command
Blazing.
center. We are
12 o'clock.
turning back
Searching.
to load up for the actual things. And Malkesh is clearing out some of the
SA8,
shield because at
5
the
o'clock.
center also we have
Searching.
about
Move along. Alright, go up there.
Lasers off. Target destroyed.
To the truck.
great. Then we're okay. So let's just assault it again then.
And
we are
slaving.
turning to base.
De-slaving. Blazing.
Alright, let's try some more rockets.
SA8. 9 o'clock. Searching.
Oh, he's down here at the end.
I'm unable to strike the last factory.
Roland. 3 o'clock. Searching.
Fighting with 21, MiG-21 here.
Radar. 7 o'clock.
Lasers
Searching.
off.
One
Good
guy
effects
Nice.
on target.
alive still on the map.
SA8. 9 o'clock. Searching.
I think
Radar.
this airfield
7
is
o'clock.
clean.
Searching. Radar. 6
And
o'clock.
slaving.
Searching.
De-slaving.
Don't think there's anything left.
Roger. Slaving. I'm de-slaved.
Radar. 1
Slaving.
o'clock. Searching.
De-slaving. Slaving. Deslaved. And slaved. I'm deslaved. Roger. Deslaved. Slaving. I'm deslaved. And slaving. Deslaving. Slaving. I'm deslaved. And slaving. I'm deslaved. Slaving. Deslaving.
All right. Looks like we have cleared the field. Nice. Well, when I'm not getting shot down by Heinz. Oh, I think I just broke my gear. Oh well. I gotta call it a day. Thanks everybody. Appreciate y'all dropping by. I appreciate the follows and the likes and all that stuff. I'm gonna work on getting some more YouTube videos out here soon, so stay tuned. Thanks everybody. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.